Alright, good morning everybody. This is what I'm looking at today, CMCT. At the time of making my watch list, the price was $9.95. I was doing it right around here. And that was 98% on the day. It got up to like over 110%. I'm going to put 20 shares in right at market open as a starter position. In case this collapses right away, at least I get some in near high a day. And then we're going to wait 5 to 10 minutes for the pattern to form. For the rest of the 180 shares, I only have 200 located right here. They sold, or there's a sale of a lending division in the works, potentially 44 million. I only got like 790,000 shares, 25 million volume at the time of my watch list made. It's 27 now. 30x float rotation then. We got a 4 million market cap, and it's a real estate stock. So that's quickly what we're looking at. Where's my, let's move this down so I can actually see the timer, because I can't see the time on this one. It must need to be pulled down a little bit more. Oh no, it's over there to the right side. I was looking over here. It's right here. Alright, that's just me getting a little confused. Alright, so we're going to put 20 shares in, 954. That's a little bit. And I'm giving 20 shares $3 of room. Alright, 927 is where I'm in, so if I need to stop out those shares, I'll get out at 1227. That'll be a $60 loss, and then that's where I will stop out for those shares. $3 a share for 20 shares would be my $60 risk, so that's what I'm going with. Let's see, let's move this in a little bit. Broke down on MACD right here. 5-minute chart still needs to develop, and so does this 1-minute chart on Thinkorswim. So far, 973 is high a day. I'm gonna send 10 more in just so I get in case this busts down pretty quick. So I'll only have a 30 shares, and I'll be risking off of $2 a share off my average now. Yeah, I just wanted to get some more shares in case it busts down, so I don't get a good enough entry point. Because, let's see, no, that's not what I want at all. Let's say, yeah, so I'd be able to get 100 shares if I'm risking roughly $1 a share. I don't even gotta do the math. So ideally, I can get in like the $9, 930s, like if we bounce back up for the rest of the shares. I'll put, get out of here with this ad. Big ad too, get off my face. I'll put 20 in, so that way I'm 50 shares in. Get out of here. Stop making all these noises. Sell 20 at 921, so that way my average is a 927. We'll do that quick math real quick. 9.73 minus 9.27 times 50, so we're risking 23 bucks. So we could 0.46 divided by 60. 60 divided by 0.46, so I get roughly 130 shares at my average price. Uh, 934, I waited too long. Oh. Okay, so limit average is 928, so I guess 1028 would be stop price for my 60 shares. Probably was the best opportunity right there to get a good share price. I don't know why I'm... Stop messing with that, okay? 74 ticks. Alright, so we're at 934. No, stop. Definitely don't want to mark it over. Minus 9.73. No. Minus 9.34 times 75. So 30-cent risk. Oh yeah, I could have doubled down real quick. If we can bounce up, I don't know if we'd be able to. I might just have to roll with the shares that I got now. I'm glad that I did. Well, no, I'm not glad, but I didn't grab as many shares right away. Like, I didn't go all 200 right in here because I didn't want to get stopped out and be caught risking more than, you know, the $60. That's my risk profile per trade as of the current state of my account's capital. So we'll add like 15 at like 8.6. And I missed that one too. Well, if I don't get filled, I don't get filled. If we just continue to go down, that's going to be good. I'll just have to hold my shares for a longer period of time. It's no big deal. 921 now. 90 shares. We'll just go full 100 on it. $9.15, risking $9.73. $58. Okay, so that's gonna be my stop area. Wrong button. Boom. What are these damn ads? Get out of here. Alright, so what's low day? Low day is 833. Alright, so I'm risking 60 cents a share off 9.15. So let's do that math. 2.6 times 3 minus 9.15. 735. $6.75. So those are my profits target: 3 to 1, 4 to 1. Alright, so our risk profile is defined. I wish I would have got those 25 off at 950 like I wanted to, but it was just a little bit too slow with it. Would have had a lot better average. But it's alright. Our initial shares, let's see where we got all our shares at. 927, not bad. 940, pretty good. 921, alright. 34, not bad. 54, pretty good. And then 860 just to add them all back. If we bounce up into the 920s and stay below view app, I will add another 100 on. Say 9.15-ish for the sell, and we'll put something like that here, and that'll be pink. No, I don't like that it's pink. Let's do like white or something so it's easier to see. And the VACD is about to fold over, it looks like. I was trying to get right there at 880. Alright, I got 25 in at 875. Now we're just waiting for it to break down. Yo, it'd be dope if it halted and down a couple dollars a share. I'm gonna take 100 shares off at 735 if we can drop another $1 a share, and then I'm gonna hold the other 25 for the remainder of the trading session. Got some coffee, some water. And we got the Alp. 3 milligram this time, and I went with the tropical fruit. Shout out Alp, Tucker Carlson. Low days 810. Let's see, can we bust below? Ugh. If we bust below, I feel like we're gonna trend down even more. Yeah, there we go. And it cost me 11. It was .1140 for the locate price per share. So for the 100 shares, it costs $11.40 for that batch of 100, and I got 2 of them. I initially wanted 300 shares, and when I tried to locate initially, it was $15 per batch, so it was gonna be 45 bucks. I finally got it down to 11. I waited a little bit, so I grabbed it there. I tried to get 100 more to make it at my 300 total like I wanted originally, and it was back to 15. Then I saw it all the way up to $33 for a batch of 100. So low a day 75. If we can get all the way up into like the 850s, 860s and stay nowhere near the $9 area, I will add 75 more shares on. And then I'll be risking off of like the 910 area. This area right here, boom. But if we continue breaking down, then that's good. Let's check, see if anybody watching. We got a chat going on. Well, let's go 760. Okay, 735. Let's exit 100. We'll just keep it there, 735. If it hits it, it hits it. If not, if we gotta cancel it, we gotta cancel it. And then we'll just put this up. I don't even care about I'll have time to adjust the price by then. We'll just lower day 757. MACD broke down like 5 minutes ago. Let's check the 3-minute chart. Oh, 3-minute chart's looking sexy. No need to get out of this stock. We'll get out half the position. Just I like the way the chart's looking. I don't want to exit all of it too early and you know, miss out on potential gain. Looks like this 830 areas from low right here at 833, high right here at 827, so that 830 zone looks like a nice stop area. That's just what I roll with visually, mentally. Not saying that's where I'm going to stop out my position, but I'm looking at that level to see if we bust through that 830 zone and we make it up to the 860s, okay, then it might be turning around. Or it could just be bouncing up to these highs. So I just have to be paying a lot more attention of the price action if we bust above 830. And if we stay below this $9 area, still might give room to add those other 75 shares on. But then again, you just got to make sure that 830 doesn't turn into a support level if I'm adding on those shares. So just got to be a little bit more cautious and time things a little bit better if that 830 zone breaks. But high day is still where I'm going to be risking off of. Here, I'll just move this down. Even though that's not my stop, that's just a key zone from prior on the daily chart. But I kind of held up, the key zone held up during morning hours, the morning minutes, I should say. Three-minute chart, MACD might be rolling over slightly. 5-minute chart, we still got some ways to go. Whoa, we got some heat action coming on in the bedroom. Oh yeah, open that vent because I'm a little chilly. Gonna do a quick intermission. Alrighty, there you go. Hope my microphone hasn't been muted this whole time like a dumbass. Day unrealized. Okay. So that's nice, looking nice. Just want to verify something again. Alright, we're all set. I just gotta check something out real quick on the back end. Hey, but 830 could hold up as a resistance level and it could slam back down just like this $9 area did right here. Rejected and then had that hard slam candle right there. So that's another reason why we're looking out for the 830. I'll adjust that so that way you don't see all my forehead, but a little bit sleepy today. Left work early last night around 1 o'clock, primarily so I could come home and do some stock trading. And work's just bogging me down lately. Just getting annoyed of it. That's all. We have the week of Christmas off because we're a little bit slow at the plant, so they're just going to shut down for the Christmas. I don't get paid for it, but it's going to be nice to just have the time off with the family. Even though I work 3 days a week, 4 if I work in overtime, I'm still putting in 38 hours, or 3 13-hour shifts, so that's 39 hours. Plus an hour of travel there and back, so that's 15 hours a day at work, 45 hours back to back to back, you know, those 3 days. It's just a little bit getting to me a little bit. I just need some rest. Although I will be working overtime if I get called in Friday, just because it's the holiday season and, you know. Oh, we crossed MACD on the 1-minute chart, going in the positive direction for long trade. Still looking decent on this one. Cat's up here. Alright, let's go. Low a day still 757. Let's try and get lower. Tick lower. That's another key area to watch. I'm gonna bring that down to around my position price, so my stop loss is gonna be near break even now. Because if we're down at 780, if it ramps all the way up to like $9 a share, then I'm just gonna assume the play is dead. And if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. And if the play works against me, I do have 3-day trades available, so if I can get back into it, potentially I will. Especially if I'm going to work overtime Friday, that'd put all of the 3 of them to use these next 2 days. So, wouldn't be a big deal there, but if I don't have overtime Friday, then I'd be, wishing I didn't make the second trade. So, it's kind of a gamble. That second trade, whether or not I'd have overtime or not, it could be put to good use. I've got a notification from my lady. Need a coffee. Oh, okay, let's go. Let's break low a day. Let's go. I still got my buy limit in at 735. It'd be nice if that got filled. Take out roughly half my position. I'm not trying to sell 62 shares, so we'll just cut 65 of them, so I'm only sitting at 60, so basically half my position. Oh, back to the 790s. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ripped the camera. Alright, let's see, let's see. Can we get some low a day break? 757. Let's see. The lowest we got there was 760. Alright, so the 815 area, 810 area might be a area of concern now too. And we just hit that 810, 815. See how it reacts to that level. Alright, so it looks like that level kind of rejected, which would be ideal for this scenario. It would have been nice to maybe get my 75 shares in at that point. Then I could have brought my entire risk down to 830, especially if low of day breaks here. If I got those extra 75 in the 830, it might have even been close to my position average at that point. Probably average probably would have been a little bit higher than 730, but or 830. How's everybody doing today? What are you guys trading? Drop it in the chat. Fighting around this $8 range. Let's hope the shorts win it. Ah, 825's busting. Oh. Might have been a little bit too slow with it, but if that's the case, then ain't that big of a deal. So it looks like the MACD is finally going to roll over if we can get a little bit lower of some price drop. Alright, so 873 executed. We are full size. $840 is going to be the stop. I'm just going to have that ready in case shit gets a little hectic. That'll still result in a profit on the trade, I believe, slightly probably, especially with all those initial shorts and the 9s. But if I do have to get stopped out at 840 and we show a better play, I'd probably use my second trade at that point. Like to see some nice low a day break action though. That'd be pretty significant. or getting into like the 780s. There we go. That might draw some more downward momentum. Damn, really bounced right back up. $125 we're gonna do at 7.37 buy 125 send to order, and then we're gonna sit at 8.43 with 200, so that way if it does start ramping back up, we'll just cut the position. We'll have to get rid of this first, but we broke low day, but we bounced right back up. I didn't like that. One minute chart still intact with the MACD. So is the 5 minute. We're gonna keep watching the 3 minute. Such a wide spread to 788 to 797. Geez. $0.08 spread. Geez. I really got to use the bathroom. I was hoping I could have exited some of my position right there. Then I could have put like a stop loss in. Went to the bathroom, but as soon as we hit the 740s, it rebounded instantly. Okay, we crossed the MACD on the 3-minute chart. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, I don't like the way this price action is working now. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's go below $8. I'd like it to see it back in the 780s. If we drop into the 780s, I'll take 50 off. Let's see, let's see. Ooh. Come on, I want to see some lower day break. Alright, let's at least stay in the 790s. Let's stay below $8. I do get one set at 785, 50 shares. Let's see if I can get executed right here. I see it going through on the level 2. Okay, so we did get executed. So then what I'll do is for the other, I'll do 100 at 737 because that's right below low of day. Low of day is at 741. So if low of day breaks, my execution will probably get hit. And then I'll do 50 at 710. If the 770s bust below, then I think we got room for more downward action. Let's at least stay below $8 at this point. Now let's get into the 760s. Back in the 790s. I'm looking for a 50-cent dump right here. From 787 down to 737. Let's see if we can get it. We got 10. Let's see. Can we get 40 more? Alright, I do have to use the bathroom. I am gonna go. I don't have a stop loss in, so I'll have to cancel these buy limits and then. But $8 a share is coming back up. I don't know if I want to leave now. I don't want to have to rush off the toilet to execute a sell order or recover my position. $0.11 spread, Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Microphone's gonna be muted. I'll disable the camera too. Alright, my stomach did not want to cooperate with me. Seems that I got executed my position, 737, and low a day is 736. So I got pretty lucky with that execution that it actually went through. I noticed it as I was coming over to take a look at my profit on the day to see if maybe I should get out another 50 shares while the price is in the 760s in case it rebounds and continues going upward. So that was the case. We are going to now check the again just to see what we got on the table. Alright, so I'm just going to take off 25 shares. And I'll just do that, boom. And then we'll put the rest at 745. Oh, fucking arms are killing me. MACD is finally rolling over on the 5-minute chart. Let's check the 3-minute. Still rolled over. The 1 did rebound right around now when the 770 action's going on. So, yeah, my cover was probably the best one down in the 730s. We're just gonna get out of the trade. Alright. I exited the trade. I didn't want it to continue going up in the 780s. The MACD finally just rolled over on the 5-minute, which may be a sign that, you know, the 780 is just going to be a bounce short opportunity before lower day breaks, but I like the trade that we took on it. I don't want to give back any more of my gains, and my execution near low day was pretty good, and as of right now it looks like we could be trending upwards. I don't want to see it get back in the $8 a share range and then hope or just wait another half hour for it to come back down in the 750s. So I'll just take what I got now. We have a total profit on the day of $230.80. So that's gonna do it for live stream, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see, we got any viewers? Nope, missed out on a good one today, viewers. And I will see you guys tomorrow around 9:20 a.m. We'll just go over the watch list very quickly before the market opens like we did today. I'm not going to do a whole watch list live stream anymore. I'm just going to do the watch list before we start trading and explain what I'm looking at with you guys. Alrighty, take care.